Well, Tuesday night, and it's time for a little sanding and possibly get the fillets in. Let's see what's going on here. Is it going to work? Yeah, it looks like it. What I did yesterday when I weighed it on camera, it was 52.4 ounces. Well, I have since, let's change angles here. Let's see here, cam 2. I have since changed the wheel doors, and I put on some lightweight doors, and it's now at 51 ounces. So I knocked about an ounce and 4/10 off of it. Hey, Alexander. So, it seems like it's getting hot in here. Let me look outside. I don't have the heat on, so I know that ain't it. I just opened the door a little bit, let some cool air in. It's chilly out there. I don't know why it's warm in here, but it certainly is. Anyway, I figured we'd do a little sanding, maybe some fillet work. Maybe cut off these pieces here. Gotta keep whittling her down to, it's 51 ounces right now, even. So I got, it might be 55 ounces when I get it done. I think what I'm gonna do, instead of brushing the dope on, I'm not gonna put any more dope on it. This weekend I'll spray 2 coats of clear on it. John wanted to try spraying from an earlier state anyway, so we'll give that a whirl. I've been sanding on it. I got it pretty much blocked in. A few spots yet that need attention. But these things here, I mean, you can sand and sand and sand and sand and never get done. Let's get some 600 here. Now I need my little sponge. Maybe somewhere. Come on. Unbelievable. That third one. Let me throw this out. Boy, opening up that door sure cooled it off quick. Hey, Craig. Yep, I changed the wheel doors. Dropped almost an ounce and a half off of it. I've done that on some other models, put these lightweight landing gear legs on. It'd be nice to make it lighter than it was. So we're going to pull out all the tricks. pull out all the tricks. I'm gonna have to take that off so I can sand on that. We got 3 likes and 7 watchers. Yeah, a little bit of smoothie right there. Just so happens I found the tube. I don't know. I hate to put any on there. Better to take it off than to put it on. Feels alright, I guess. This is 320, yep. I want to get around this fillet area sanded before I put fillets in it. I think we're going to try that spraying, though. I never done it before. One coat and then start spraying. But I've got to try to save as much material as possible. If I could make it 55 ounces, I don't know how good it'd fly. It's got to be better. Anybody got an idea why 55 would be better than 57? I'll tell you. Steve Berry. Greetings, Sparky. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. I'm okay. This flew really good at 57, but if I can make it 55, that moves the CG farther forward without changing anything. And what good is that? Well, better directional stability. It'll turn and stick in a corner better. It already sticks really good now at 57. But I'd like to give her a whirl at 55. So that's what we're shooting for. So that means I'll end up at 56. Five likes. I'm going to put a little CA on that. You guys didn't see what I just did there, but I had some silk span coming up on the trailing edge of this. I just took some thin set CA and moved it down. Don't want to do any dope, so that'll work. That'll work. I guess I can cut these while we're at it and see, make sure the controls are working good. There is so much detail work. Thank you, Yogi. So much detail work that you wouldn't believe it. Oh, you guys are looking at the back of my head. Sorry about that. The auto director, I don't know where it's at. I got another piece coming tomorrow, pan and tilt. Yeah, Mr. Sandman. Now Jim knows about sand. The hell? You gonna try to make it to Brodax, Jim? It most definitely might be the last one. I'm blocking it now with 600. Yes, there we go, got it off. It definitely needs more material on it, but I don't want to put any more material on it. So we're going to get it as close as I can get it. So it's at 51 now, 52, 53 ounces. It'll probably be 52 and a half. And then a color coat. 53, 2-3 coats of clear, about 55, 56. I couldn't believe if I send you one of my planes to you, will you send? No, I will not. It's the hardest part of the whole build. Sanding. What makes the airplane though. No, I won't. You'll see me change from red to black. The black is 600, this red is 320. It's varying grits by application. Sand over here. Yeah. Great job at sanding. This is 320, right? Yep. I might add another cup of white to the clear, just to get it a little whiter, because I ain't putting much clear on it or much white paint on it. "21 minutes in. I guess maybe we won't get the fillets tonight." Robert cannot physically make the trip. Bummer. Well, pack you up and put you in a UPS box and send you UPS. Yeah, we'll bring this camera out. Keep showing the back of my head. Yeah. Let's see. Overhead looks pretty good, except for it needs to go down a little bit. I got an electric tilt pan and zoom coming tomorrow. And I just push a button and it'll zoom into where I'm working. Modern technology. Okay, come on now. I think I'm gonna have to shut the door. It's starting to get cold. I'll turn it upside down here and you guys let me know what you think of them wheel doors. They're not quite as snazzy as the other ones, but the trade-off of almost an ounce and a half is well worth it. It even looks like a new airplane, except for these 3 doors. So let's, we'll go to that camera there. Okay, there's the picture of the new wheel fairings. Like I say, it saved me an ounce, almost an ounce and a half. So that's either an ounce and a half more clear to put on it or ounce and a half lighter. Kind of my choice. But I like them. They look okay. They're about the same as my Continental. They weighed 5 grams for both of them. This is Wesley Dick's 90th birthday, not till Saturday. I like Wesley, he's cool. Yeah, I couldn't have built this all and started finishing this fast, so the refinishing job was a wise idea. I got to tell you, it was hard for me to bring myself to do it though. To take I mean, the airplane, I could have took it out and flew it. For me to take it off the wall and strip it was tough. But once I made my mind up, it wasn't so bad. I got to figure out a way to incorporate orange in the nose. You know, it's going to be a pretty flashy paint job. But I need orange in the nose because I'm not jamming out the tank area. Howdy, put a homemade pizza in the oven. I'll be heading to the shop after supper. Hey, great, Tom. I made microwave spaghetti tonight. I put a Pyrex bowl in the microwave and microwaved it to a boil for 11 minutes. Broke the spaghetti, put it in there, and let her rip. I didn't think it would work, but it did. So if I can do it with that, I can do it with Zatarans and other stuff. If I make eggs in the microwave too, just gotta be careful. They tend to pop. Okay. Now, if you listen to this, I don't know if you can hear it or not. I'm going to run my hand over it. Listen. Too rough. So we're going to sand that with 600. We'll get to sanding with some 600. We need this thing smooth as a baby's bottom. I don't want to use much dope. I hope I do good on appearance points this year with this. I'd like to get 19. But if it comes out good enough. I don't have the Entourage windy head. Of course, Wendy's airplanes were pretty nice, so very heavy, but pretty nice. Okay, let's go to this side. Man, there's a big difference. You can really feel the difference. If you were here, you probably could hear the difference. Yeah, well, the old ones look pretty cool. But they were pretty heavy. You know, I'm gonna fly it off grass at Brodax and got these big things sticking out there, so I made them out of 64 plywood. I don't know what I was thinking. Yes, this is 2 coats of tinted clear. I'm going to start spraying Saturday. I'll spray 2 coats on it. And then maybe you get the first coat of the color on it Saturday. I don't know. I mean, kind of rushing it, but we'll see how it works out. You can tell when you're painting it, and if it all looks good, just go ahead and put another coat of, put the color on it. Then I can come back and start, color sand it and get the trim colors ready for it. There's another thing, guys. If you're gonna, okay, I'm really trying to skimp on this paint job. This is 51 ounces. Now, my finishes are usually 6 ounces, but that's from bare wood. So we know this weighs 2 ounces. So now I got 4 ounces to go. So if it's at 51 now and 4 ounces more, that's 55. I can put an extra coat of clear on it and make it 56. But then the mystery ounces seem to sneak in. So John said he's never seen one of these refinished jobs come out lighter. They always come out heavier. But what you don't know about me, when I get a weight in my mind, I'll stop painting. I mean, it is what it is. Coming out nice. Coming out nice. I think let's wipe it off and see what happens. If you look at it, it's got kind of a shine on it already. Not shiny like glossy, but it's satin, Got a sheen to it. I just hope we don't have any of them stupid problems that I had before. Stupid problems. I guess I can start looking for graphics for this thing already. Not gonna do any stars or anything goofy on it. We might put my sign on it though. Or I ought to paint stun hanger all the way across the wing, top and bottom. STUNTHANGAR. No, it wouldn't look right. Of course, it'll be on there somewhere, but it won't be all that big. 4317 more. Any questions on paint work? Let me shut this door. At least the flies ain't out yet. Too cold for the flies yet. Let's see, what am I going to do about this spot here? Where was it? Right there. I guess we're not going to do anything about it. Kind of low right there. If I'd have known before I covered it, I'd have cut that out and put a piece of wood in there. But too late now. Not going to make it fly any better. I don't want to copy someone else. I want it one of a kind, yeah. Well, I don't have a problem with that. I'll get the color on it. Once it's in white, you know, one light coat of white over everything, I'll look at it, give it the old thumb and go, well, this will look about right. I'll tell you the paint job I really liked. Derek Barry did a green airplane one year. I don't think he did much in appearance, but the paint, it was a copy of an RC airplane. Or whether that's a copy of a real airplane or not. But it was kind of neat. I liked it. He won the concourse for his Matrix airplane, and I didn't much care for that, but that's, you know, pilot's choice. Let's see, we need to get that sanded off right there. See, in all actuality, the concourse finish shouldn't be about the paint scheme. It should be about the workmanship and how was it applied. How much, you know, not whether it's something that you like. Or you could do it like Dennis at a Mission and I did it one year when there was a tie. Flip a coin. The year I judged appearance, 2 airplanes had the same amount of boats. And Dennis was the CD. He said, "What do we do?" I said, "Flip a coin." He wanted me to choose. I said, "Never flip a coin." Yeah. Needs more dope on that. Needs to add a little CA, but I don't want to put any CA on it. Not there. We can put CA on the edges, but I don't recommend putting it on flat. I guess tomorrow night's going to be fillets because I got it pretty much sanded out. I got it pretty much down to the T. And then Friday night will be all 600 sanding. Don, Maine. Why did you restrict it? Why did you retract that? Because it was correct. Yep, that's a crossfire. I sold that airplane to Jerry, and he crashed it at Junar. I got away from him. Which one's that, Mark? I built lots of airplanes. My Thunderbolt won't see service this year. It might get clear on it, but it ain't going to see the gnats. This is the gnats airplane right here. This is the best flying airplane I have. In this airplane here, there's a Super Tiger 60. It's a Brian Gardner ABC liner Super Tiger 60. The airplane that was in it last year was a Super Tiger 60. Where are we at? We're on this one. Super Tiger 60. This is a really strong engine. Boy, it's dirty. But I figured we'll come out with a new airplane, fresh engine. I think this engine, it doesn't have much run time on it. My other Brian Gardner motor in the Dr. Pepper airplane doesn't have a whole lot of time on it. Dr. Pepper airplane flies all right, but it doesn't fly like this one. It's the same airplane, but it does not fly like this one. Dust this thing off. Now that airplane and this airplane are basically the same airplane, except this one's heavier. This one is 62 ounces. And it does make a difference. Wow, the dust is terrible. See how much dirt's on that? That is filthy. I think this one is starting to bubble too. It has to be that Japanese tissue I used, because this has Jap tissue on it. Yeah, maybe not. Nah, that cockpit, that's not where the weight's at. The weight's at in the wood. My first selection of wood is on the Junar. And this is like my second or third selection, and then Thunderbolt's fourth selection. They just keep getting heavier and heavier and heavier. You got him a scarf? No. No. This one's good enough. I mean, I flew it at the Nats last year. Didn't do much with it, but I flew it. We had to go flying right this minute. This would be the airplane that I'd take. Of course, I got the Continental behind me too. I flew that last year, but not much. So I got airplanes in the, in the wings, in the works. This is the grease side. This airplane was done kind of as a fluke, I built that Monte Castoli. Then I built the Tucker Special. And then right after the Tucker Special, I built this one. Okay, well, I got this one cleaned up, ready, close enough. Hopefully I can make the other airplane look this good. If it looks this good in 5 ounces, I'll be happy. Compound on that. They want to come off. Yeah, well, it'll be fine. Let's see. Yeah. Love the open cockpit. Well, if you think that's a good looking airplane, let me turn this. Put this back. Let's see, crop and zoom. Done. Got that one. We're a little too close. It's already zoomed out all the way, of course. And I got the Thunderbolt over there. They might as well hang on the wall. They're pieces of artwork. You bad? What do you mean? Why are you bad, Mark? All these planes that I've shown tonight, I built on this channel. So if you go in and look at them, you can see. Now there's more planes that I built on this channel. Like, I built that Nobler hanging there on the wall. And I built that Nobler. And I also did my Monado, and I did a, crap, what else have I done? There's been a bunch of them. This is about my 405th video now. So, you know, I just keep building them, and you have the grass circles up there in Cleveland at the fairgrounds. I come up to Cleveland every year. We'll be up there this year. I think last year, did I go? I think we went to Cleveland last year. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I can't remember. I get that sometime disease. I can't remember nothing. It's hard for me to remember last week, let alone a year ago. Make sure to like, subscribe, share the videos, and we'll be on tomorrow night. I'll probably do fillets. So, been on a little over an hour. Fair winds, tight lines. See you tomorrow. Let's go, Brandon.